Hey everyone, it's Kaycienikole, and today we're going to do a fun practice where we're going to focus on opening up the upper body, specifically in puppy pose. We're going to do 4 different variations of puppy pose, and we're going to work them progressively to get more and more open in our positions. You are going to need 2 blocks today for practice. That's it. It's going to be quick, to the point, but this is a great way for you to try different ways of feeling into the same posture to have different experiences. See which ones you like, and you can use them in different ways day to day. It just shows that there's a variety. You don't always have to do things in the exact same way just because that's the only way you know. So a way to kind of explore different variations and ways of getting into it. I'm very grateful today to be filming in Elevate Community Yoga, a yoga studio in Modesto, California. So if you're ever around, come check it out. Otherwise, we're going to start with some grounding breath, a couple cat-cows, and then we'll jump right on into it. Have your blocks somewhere nearby. Hands cup over the legs, spine up nice and tall, relax into the shoulders and close the eyes. Exhale, let all of your breath empty out. Take a slow breath in, fill up from the bottom to the top. Expand all the way around, lifting, opening, full stretch of the lungs. And then open up the mouth and exhale, let everything out. Again, through the nose, slow and steady, breathe in through the belly, all the way up to the top. Expand all the way around the torso. Once you reach the top of the breath, sip in a little more air. This time the breath is going to move through the nose. Exhale, empty out the top, all the way back down to the bottom. And then relax your breath a little bit. Let it find more of a natural rhythm. In and out of your nose, smooth and steady, and just let your mind relax. Go ahead and blink open through your eyes. Hands stay cupped over the knees. Let's take a deep breath in. And then exhale, chin to your chest, tuck your tail, round your back, curling into it. Inhale, scoop your heart forward and up, lift up through your chest, sit bones pull back. And exhale, round, curling back in. You're going to go ahead and go through a few more rounds on your own. Inhaling, opening, and exhaling, rounding. But add in any other little movements, sways, circles, whatever feels good to kind of loosen up into your spine. Feeling the upper, feeling the lower, feeling the connecting points. One more round of breath. And then slowly make your way back into a neutral shape. So once again, we're going to go through 4 different ways of feeling puppy pose. We're going to start with the most basic. So let's come into a tabletop position. And this might be the way you know puppy pose, which is great. I'm also going to give options for different variations within this. And that way you could stop in whatever variation actually serves you. So bring yourself towards the back of the mat. So there's plenty of space in front of you. Hips stay stacked right over the knees. They're not going to shift forward or sink back like child's pose. They stay nice and stacked. Hands start to reach forward in front of you. Now, as you reach forward, the hands are about the width of the shoulders, but you can take them wider if you need more space. Try to keep the elbows lifted, but if at any point it's too much, just drop the elbows down. It's a great modification. Sit bones tilt up. And then just begin to melt the heart towards the ground. Very traditional puppy pose here. Maybe the forehead drops down. Maybe the chin drops down, the chest. And just breathe here. Give yourself 3 deep breaths. Notice how this feels, the sensations. Notice your breath. If there's any tightness. And then slowly rock your weight back up, walk the hands back in. Feel free to take some cat-cows in between, dropping the chest, lifting the heart, rounding the back, chin to the chest. So that was our first round. We're going to feel progressively more and more open, but we're also going to feel maybe a little more engaged as well. So let's come back to neutral spine. And now for this next one, you're going to slowly start to walk the hands forward again. Same thing. Whether you're dropping the elbows or not, doesn't matter. We can do the same steps. We're just going to get into it and then we'll build off of that. So as the arms extend forward, sit bones tilt up, melt the heart down. Now, as you do, either palms can stay connected or you can come up onto your fingertips. It all depends on what feels better in your body. Whatever variation you're in, you're going to press your arms down, press the hands down or fingertips down. And as the hands and fingertips press down, energetically, imagine trying to pull the hands back towards the knees. They're not going to move. I just want it to all be energetic. Energetically, you're pulling the hands back, feeling that activation now, lifting up the arms into the shoulders. Imagine plugging the upper arms into the sockets. Let's take another breath. And then relax the arms, plant the palms if the hands are lifted, and then roll the spine back up, walk the hands back in. Once again, round your back, move in the way that helps to kind of loosen up that space. Okay, make your way back to neutral. This time, we want to make sure the hands can reach the front edge of the mat. So if you need to walk forward a little bit, you can. You can always walk your knees back afterwards, okay? Now you're going to take your hands and you're going to grip over the edges of the mat. So the fingers are going to curl over the front. Hands can stay about shoulder width or a little bit wider. Okay, once again, if you need to drop the elbows, you can still take that variation. Sit bones tilt up, maybe walk the knees back if you need to, or walk them in, and then melt the heart towards the ground. This time, grip the mat and energetically push the mat forward in front of you. Feel the bottom of your shoulder blades trying to scoop under to lift the heart. Head can drop. Give yourself a few breaths. Keep pressing out, reaching. It's very active. Make sure you're still breathing. And then slowly come up. Release the front edge as you walk the hands back in. Same thing, round your back, chin to chest. Take some cat-cows or little movements that help you loosen everything up. Okay, now next round, we're going to grab our blocks. Knew that we were going to use them eventually. Now, I like the blocks personally on their sides, but you can also have them a little bit more on their belly or nice and flat, okay? If puppy pose, traditional puppy pose is pretty intense, flat is great. If you want a little bit more lift, if you're feeling pretty open, sides are great. Avoid having them all the way up because they're a lot less stable in that position. We're looking for some stability. Now you're going to take your blocks about the width of your shoulders, okay? Now I'm going to show you two options. I'm going to show you first, then we'll get into them together. I'm going to show you what the arms are going to be doing. We're going to start by dropping the elbows. And so you'll have the options of either A, letting the arms extend out, and then we'll melt from that position, okay? Or hands in prayer position, keeping the fingers pointing up, and then melting from here and just letting everything spill through. Now, in my personal opinion, hands in prayer is a little bit more intense, okay? So if you like that, great. If you want a little less intensity, arms can go straight. After you get into the position, I'd recommend if you want to switch it up and change your arm variation, come out first, then change it up. And that way you don't have all the pressure on your shoulders while trying to make those adjustments, okay? Make the adjustments first and then settle yourself in. So grab your blocks, width of your shoulders. When you're ready, drop your elbows down. Either arms straight or hands in prayer, palms up. Keep the hips over the knees, walk the knees back if needed, and then just slowly start to melt the ribs and chest. Your head can spill through. Deep breath here. Once again, if you want to switch, come up and out, reposition, and then settle back in. If the arms are straight, you can let the hands just kind of fall heavy. You can turn the thumbs up, whatever feels better in your body. Give yourself a few more breaths. Slowly lift the chest, come forward, and very gentle here. Come up onto your hands, coming off the blocks. Set the blocks off to the side, out of your way, and then find your way into a nice, comfortable seated position. Once you're seated, roll the shoulders forward and up. Exhale, roll them back and down. One more time, roll the shoulders forward and up. Exhale, roll them all the way back and down. Let's join the hands together at heart. Close the eyes. Take a deep breath in from the bottom to the top. Open up the mouth and just let it go. Relax your breath in and out of your nose. Thank your body for all that it does for you. Regardless if we feel tight or not, we show up, we do the practice. We are exactly where we are supposed to be. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through this practice. Open up your eyes whenever you're ready. So the theme this week is upper body. So earlier this week, we had a practice that kind of stretched and opened a little bit more thoroughly, a little longer of a video, still very tangible. This one, I wanted to break up and be very specific into one posture so you can feel the benefits of doing it in different ways. I would love to hear your thoughts on this practice, how it felt for you. Maybe it's something that you want to incorporate into your day-to-day. Maybe drop your feedback in the comments. I always love to read your comments and knowing who's practicing with me out there. And once again, if you're ever in the Modesto, California area, check out Elevate Community Yoga, wonderful yoga community here. And I'm very much looking forward to practicing with you again soon. Thanks so much.